Hello everyone, welcome to Sabre Virtual Demo, our brief videos explaining different features of Business Central and related products. In this video, let's take a look at the PrintVis planning board. Our planning board is a visual scheduler that allows your production planner to drag and drop the various different task lines of the jobs to the appropriate machine and the appropriate time slot. So when we're looking at the planning board, there's a couple of things I wanted to point out. First of all, we can group our various different machines into logical sections. In this case, I've grouped them based on departments. So I've got pre-press, printing, and finishing. This is all customizable, so you can select whichever grouping makes the most sense for your business. We can see in the various different departments the machines and or work centers that we would expect to find there, as well as this inbox. The inbox functions as a staging area for items that are roughly planned by the system based on whatever parameter that you've set to allocate the time bucket. In this particular instance, I've set it based on the customer delivery date. So the system is just dumping those items that have not yet been planned, that are waiting for the production planner to action into the inbox based on when they need to be delivered. So you'll notice on the screen there's a couple of other things. One, the various different blocks have different colors. That's all easily customizable by the planner in the setup. So you can choose whatever colors are meaningful to you. In this case, we have selected the colors so that it highlights when items are locked to tell the planner, hey, I've put this in here for a particular reason. I don't want to move it. We have the variably planned, and we have the things that are sitting in our inbox, which are always highlighted in orange. Once we move this out into the production floor, we also have some colors that highlight what's actually happening on the shop floor. So if I look at this particular job, this one right here, I can see that the color is a little bit different. And I know, based on the colors that I've set up, that this particular job has been paused because of the way it looks on the screen. Just a really easy visual cue for the planner or anyone else in the organization looking at the planning board to know where things are at. So from the planning board, I can actually navigate. I can go right into my case card, drill into the various different details of the case if I wanted to. I can take a look at the planning. So if I want to see all the actual planning for that particular job, I can see it in this view. I could also schedule it in that way. I can also see my material requirements, which is great. So I know what everything is essentially needed. This is essentially a pick list if I wanted it to be. I could view my job ticket from here as well. Just gives you really easy navigation to the other parts in the system that might contain information about the job that you're trying to plan. And if I wanted to take a look, for instance, I'll notice when I highlight this particular job, underneath it's showing the various other components that are part of that job. Now, if I wanted to move a job, let's say I wanted to move it in the schedule, I wanted to move it a little closer, I can do that. I just literally drag and drop. Now, that's for something that's already been planned. If I wanted to take something that hasn't currently been planned, I would simply move it up into the appropriate machine and then move it to where I want it in the schedule. And you'll notice underneath it's highlighted the jobs that are the task lines that are also associated with the job. The other really cool function is that you will occasionally have machines that are interchangeable. So if they break down or they're too busy, you want to be able to move things from machine to machine. In this particular setup, this is in fact the case for our finishing department. So currently I have this particular job task planned on our Rewinder WebTech 3, but this machine is, let's say, broken down. I can just simply move it, and then on the schedule, it's just moved directly to the WebTech 1. Really great, very simple, easy to use for the planner. You can plan further out if you want to. It's really easy to see a condensed view, or if you click on it, to open it up so you can see more in detail for the particular job. You'll notice, and it will go right down to 5-minute increments, to 1-minute increments, whatever you need that makes sense for you to be able to properly plan and visualize what needs to happen in your production. Thank you for watching our video. Please follow our channel by clicking here, or click here for more great videos. We look forward to seeing you the next time. Thanks for watching.